Hi, I'm Aaron Liao and I run developer evangelism here at DocuSign. I'm at DocuSign's headquarters in Seattle today with Dewey Wald. Dewey, tell us how long you've been at DocuSign and what you work on here.
Well, I've been at DocuSign for 9.5 years, and I am one of the lead developers here. I work on everything from the core platform all the way out to the UIs.
Awesome. So, Dewey, I hear you have something cool to show me today. What do we got?
Today I'm going to show you how to use a PowerForm from your own website and to
Okay.
skip the DocuSign PowerForm entry page and actually just launch directly into a signing from your site. It's basically an integration to DocuSign without having to write API code.
Awesome. That sounds pretty handy. I see you've got an example open here. You want to tell me what we're looking
so
at?
in this example, we're going to fill out a credit authorization form, and
My
we're
favorite.
simply going to put in our name and email and what our title is, and then our social security number.
Okay.
And we're going to go into DocuSign and sign for the form, sign for the authorization.
Cool.
So I'll go ahead and put in my name. And I'm entering my email now, and then I'll give myself a title. And I'll put in my social security number. Note that one. And so now when I go to sign, it's actually going to launch what's called the DocuSign PowerForm, but actually skipping the PowerForm page because I'm feeding this information into the PowerForm just via a URL, or you can do a form post to it as well, an HTML post, and you'll end up right in the DocuSign signing session.
Okay, cool.
So now as we enter into the signing, you'll see that all the data has come across that we entered on my own website. And this credit authorization form, you'll see that my name got in here, the date, the title that I entered, and my social security number. Now I can go ahead and sign.
All that's left is to sign.
All
Cool.
that's left is to sign, and I'm finished.
That's awesome.
That's how simple that was.
Super simple. Now, this looks really easy from here. Tell me about what's happening behind the scenes, and can we take a deep dive on how to set this up?
Yeah, so behind the scenes, what you're doing in DocuSign is building a template.
Okay.
And then from a template, you can create what's called a PowerForm. So I will go ahead and create a template in DocuSign, and we will add that credit authorization form to it. Oops. Hang on a second, I'm getting the credit form. And I'm just going to name my template. And what we do is we add a recipient. So this is one of the key aspects of doing the integrations. You give the role to your recipient. So we're going to call our recipient an applicant.
Okay.
And we use the role when we're passing in the data to DocuSign from our own website. So then we'll tag up the form, which will add the signature to the place where we want the person to sign.
Yep.
We'll drag and drop that on there. We'll put the person's name on there, which comes from what we integrate over. We're going to go ahead and add a text box with a social security number, and we need to label the text box what we want the social security number to be called. So we'll call this like application or applicant SSN. How about that?
Sounds good.
And then we're going to add another text box that's going to be the title that the user sends over. And we have to name that as well. Label it as what it's called in DocuSign, and we're going to call that applicant title. And we'll also put on here, just for fun, the date that they sign, which is a standard out of the box DocuSign tag.
Okay.
So we're going to save that template. We're pretty much set up now to do a PowerForm. So we will convert the template to a PowerForm. You can open it up and go to the More option, and you can select a link that says Create a PowerForm from this. And what you'll see is it takes this template and ties it to a PowerForm name, in our case credit form, because that's what I named it. And that's as simple as that. That's all you have to do.
Wow.
Once you create that, you'll get a link on the screen. That is the PowerForm link that you can give out to anybody on your own website, or you can just redirect your site to this.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and copy that URL, and we're done with DocuSign. Our PowerForm is now set up and ready for us to sign. So over on our own website, we will go edit our own page, and you'll see I already have this edited. So to make this quicker, we'll take our new PowerForm and place it into the URL that we're going to go to. So we have our button that says sign from the site that you saw at the beginning.
Yep.
And it's going to call this click function and do a launch this PowerForm. So that PowerForm URL that I got from DocuSign is here. And you'll see that I'm passing over the email they entered, which is, and it says applicant underscore email. So the applicant underscore is role name underscore and then the value you're trying to fill. It can be email, the user's name. Those are out of the box defined by DocuSign. And then any tab that you happen to drag on. In our case, we drug on the title for the text box, and we also drug on this social security number text box. And by setting the applicant in front of those and then passing the values that came from our site over to DocuSign, it will skip the PowerForm entry page and enter you right into signing.
Very
and
cool.
you are done. And it's as simple as that. And by doing that, you end up with our form. And if we go back to our form over here, so we go back to our form, we'll refresh that, and we'll get a new. We'll now be pointing at the new URL or the new PowerForm that we created. So we can type in Aaron's name here and sign for him. How do you spell it? How do you spell your last name, Aaron?
Liao.
That's what I thought. And I remember your social security number from when you told me it, so I'm just going to type that in.
Looks about right.
And we'll sign, and you'll see that we'll end up in our new PowerForm. And you can agree to sign, and everything will have come over intact. You should have your name, date, and your title and social security number.
Very cool.
And that's about it.
So this sounds like something that could be really useful for a lot of folks, especially the folks that don't want to deep dive and perhaps do an API integration. I can think of tons of use cases for this, but I imagine that you've probably implemented quite a few of these in different places. You have one handy that you can show us by any chance?
I just happen to have one here behind this tab, Aaron.
Oh wow, look at that.
So this is a Skills Academy site that a friend of mine, company he owns, and they do trainings for youth kids in all sports. And they have a schedule and a registration page, and on that page is the ability to sign up. And you select the class you want to go into. So let's just go ahead and sign up. I'm going to sign up my 8th grader to a advanced basketball class, and you go to the bottom of the page and check out. So I can put my son's name in there, and we'll 8th grade, and we'll actually enter my name as well, and then my phone number. Oops, sorry, that's my email. We need my email on there. And our phone number. And my relation to the child I'm checking out. And what's happening here is this site has basically set up a form that's going to skip the PowerForm part of DocuSign and enter you right into the signing session.
Oh, nice.
So this is takes you into their application for filling out the player's information and to sign up your insurance and that kind of stuff in case of injury. But you'll see like things came over like his grade and my phone number and my name and email.
Just leaves a few other things from the fill
And there's
out.
some other things they have to fill out, yeah, that are not part of the main form. And DocuSign will make you fill those out. It will not let you finish the form without filling those out.
Awesome.
So that's a real life example. And at the end of this, there's actually payment as well.
Looks super convenient. Thanks for showing it to us, Dewey.
Yep.
If you're interested in other walkthroughs with Dewey Wald, take a look at the links below. Thanks so much.